said, what you mean?
Brown subs? Oh, no, sir.
Man, come on, man, I just got hit. I said, what you mean? He said, man, call them niggas. I had called Tails. I asked Tails. Tails like, oh, no. You hop on the game, and then Desi didn't have no. That's why I asked Desi. Desi was like, yeah. You was online when Desi was telling me. Well, I heard from Brown though. Brown was like, man, why them just even vibing with them niggas? Like, why them just even vibing with whatever, bro? Like, what's wrong with them jits, bro? Them boys know what they getting into. Like, that was Brown saying. You know, Brown SLB, and they be fucking with all them niggas.
Yeah, no homeboys in Brown that stay in Brown subs.
Everything, what's good with these niggas?
Huh?
I said everybody, everything.
Yeah, Brown and SLB, but they about the cool niggas though. Like every hood fuck with them boys. Everybody fuck with SLB. And Brown like, man, John boy not even like each other. Like, them boys ain't even like that. Like, what them boys doing if I'm with them boys? They don't know bit about like Bob, all them boys be beefing with them boys. What's going on? Like, well, you asking the wrong nigga.
Tell them boys in DC, you don't know nothing about that.
Who that?
DC. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Zoe. Zoe in Jamaica. Old girl is Zoe.
Yeah, Mutt.
I know his old guy was tweaking.
Yeah, right. I already said, but I said the same shit.
You can't go outside no more.
No, Joe now. Oh, no, my son.
You probably tell his old girl some different shit.
No, I think she know. But she can't hold that, but man, it's job. Whoa, you can't hold them boys down, bro. Even though you
and those running routes and shit.
Right, everybody, you sound just like Brown.
Why you be saying that just like that? He had a route, so I ain't gonna lie. He had a route.
You
like
can't catch.
Like that. Shit crazy.
Well, I would say the same thing, bruh. Yeah, and then he like, Lil, that was like, what, Lil, feel me? You know what I'm finna say. What's up with him? Like, he got, that boy tweaking, man.
Yeah, who mic that is?
That's Jamar cheap ass mic, boy.
That my cheap ass mic?
Yeah.
I pay the same amount for my mic you pay for your mic.
You crazy? My shit cost $150, boy. I dropped the bag on mine.
My shit cost $160.
Get the fuck out of here.
Turtle beats, stop playing, whoa. Big boys.
I got Aaron down there strike, yeah.
Yeah, he fat as fuck.
Hey, Jamar, you completed that trade. What's in? Did you get the 2 first rounds from Desi?
Nah.
Can you please go get those as soon as possible?
Nah. I'm saying what I need to trade for.
Cause nigga, like you can't be doing no buddy trades in the league, man. Come on, man. That's some fishy shit, bro. You tripping. And then the whole league down my neck about that shit, bro.
Still, bro?
Yeah, still, bro. You know how many DMs I get a day about that shit, man? You tripping.
What they worry about my team for?
Cause that's your homeboy, nigga. That's your brother. You stay with that.
I don't know that nigga for real.
I bet you don't.
Yeah, boy, really be on that about a trade. No, like, even no money league.
As their guys get set to match up between the
I ain't gonna lie to you. Might as well just beat me then, bro.
And no run back here.
Cause he ain't gonna send no trade. You might as well just kick me down.
Bro, something. He said you didn't accept it.
He sent me a trade. You might as well just kick me though, but I ain't gonna stress it. Y'all boys just do y'all. You feel me?
Hey, let me get that team.
Alright.
What was the trade? Who we had?
He had the Chargers. Nigga traded Bosa and Derwin for like peanuts.
Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for. As he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
Still dubbing shit though. About 40.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Yeah.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
And Melvin Gordon had a 100-yard game. He probably did. I'm
picks it, and they'll
He
set
had
up
a
shop
20-yard
in
game
enemy
yet.
territory at the 45-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating
It's
quite a
selfless.
reputation
You
for
got selfless,
themselves,
huh?
aren't they? And
No,
sometimes
no,
what
it's,
happens is
the new one is
when they
called
know
momentum.
that the defense can take the ball
No,
away
that's
the
just
previous
stupid.
week, now you try too hard, too and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jonathan Bostic. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
You want that. You
Sack
want
at second and 19. And the road gets a bit tougher from here.
He only get past like he a DB. He only get those traits. I had run stopper, but that shit, man, that nigga playing like he was fucking retarded with that damn trait. And he got fucking 99 tackles.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
What that
It'll be
is?
a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That's a new trait.
From the gun, Mario. The two men come together, and it's incomplete.
That's a man trait. Or like a
Brings up 4th down.
like a
So it
fake
doesn't
bullet
look
some
like
shit.
they're going to be able to build off the
Yeah,
turnover.
it's a stupid.
Well, the
It's a
defense
stupid
certainly did its
X-Factor.
part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
one after grabbing
You
the
should get
momentum with
something
the
like
defensive
selfless.
play?
Selfless
And they
is
had
much
all
better
that
than
momentum after getting the
I
football, and now
can't get it,
zapped
bro.
right back in the other direction.
He's a
But
better
Dallas
pass
offense here set to begin the drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously, the players and coaches. There's just within the palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
And you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catches the ball, he'll get all the
play
credit.
like that,
But
bro.
how
All
about
the
the people
niggas want to do
block
is
in
run the
front of him,
ball.
either fellow
Damn it,
receivers
bro.
or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
they have a first down and more.
When he do run the ball, it's going to be an RPO.
And he takes
Damn,
it
bro.
just a few yards shy of the red zone before
People
going
tired of
out.
niggas breaking on me, bro.
38 yards on the scamper there.
Bro, the game is broke.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He's able to work free for about 6
Yo, you
down
should
to the 18.
you should have seen what
For a
Keith was
lot of
doing in this
people,
running.
MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week, and they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen. We talk about for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play.
Don't start
And
that,
just
man.
like
Please,
that,
man.
it's
I
third
just want to play
down.
my game of season. I just want to play my game of season.
Oh, now he talking about nervous. Shut up, man.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
I think the first time I played Keys, when I
To
beat
the
him,
goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the
this is right
contact to
back
force the
there.
incompletion.
Yes,
like,
And
why
now
is this
since it's
nigga
fourth
so
down, that should set
fast?
up a
Like,
field goal
he
situation.
was
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
like one motion.
And Marr pulled it left. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player.
This man has right here with the pass.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
This nigga's
he had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for running back throughout the season.
Shows the off-season training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season.
They gave this nigga all fucking, like, pass coverage. True.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, he was kind of like nothing.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
He's going to tackle you, though.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
They got zone hawk
and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Put him at the end. Put him at the end.
On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football.
What's his ability
finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And an alley to run. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. No running room for Zeke on first down, as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Darren Lee there to get him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up the 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Mariota, and he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Niggas out, they like what I'm about.
Where are they, team?
No, I want to show.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Play action now. Mariota. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
No.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to win and enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now a play fake here on first down. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I played a beat.
3rd and long for Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And
he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I hope you do, motherfucker. I hate you. I hate your ass.
Niggas be trying to intentionally hit my dog.
I hate that motherfucker, bro. Jesus Christ, I hope your quarterback get hit.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And up to
what? That Mooka nigga?
before
No, I don't want no parts.
So we've come upon halftime here in week 17.
Go ahead, fuck him over to that division. Go to that another division.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of week 17.
That's cool. Go do that another division. That boy
and taken successfully.
I'm tired.
I ain't see that boy name on none of them MUT leaderboards. Fuck you mean?
That's cool. That's
no
fine.
weekend league. No nothing. What you talking about?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they
nice
still
like
find
that,
themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I promise you.
11 yards there, first down.
And then when I beat you, I'm going to pull up in MiamiGotJokes in front of the yard.
That's a precursor of a big second half.
All you niggas live in MiamiGotJokes. I can hear it in your voice, man.
Mariota down to throw on first down. Going underneath for Gordon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
Oh, man, that's even worse, man. You can't be friends, bro. You from the city, man. I'm sorry. That's dangerous. What? Excuse me? Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, sir. I don't want to hear about
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
When is there anything good? Exactly. Talk to this
His
man.
fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Every time I go home, but nothing like.
And
You
on
feel
that
me?
long
Just
run, maybe the
nothing
defense caught
Miami
napping a
Gardens
little
when
bit.
they're crazy.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you
Bro,
on that one
Miami
because
Gardens,
those types of plays, when they result like that,
Exactly.
they're almost like big bolts of
Bro,
lightning,
Miami
aren't
Gardens
they?
is way worse
Whoosh,
than
and off
Nigga,
it
the
goes.
city's always on first 48. Y'all have a whole series.
Miami
Miami
Gardens was Murray tackle at one point.
Bro, y'all have a whole series on first 48. A whole series, nigga. On first 48.
First 48, oh, bro. Don't make me first 48 no more.
Cause they got tired of it. It's like, it's no more. It's like, we can't.
The Dallas
Yeah,
offense
they-
here
that's
set
when
to
they
begin
used
the
to be
drive.
bad, like,
They trail
terrible.
offense first
Now
time to touch the
Miami
ball in
Gardens is
quarter
like-
3, and we'll see what they can
Right,
do.
Miami
I
Gardens
can't wait to
had
see
more
what they have planned
Chicago
because
at
some
one
teams
point.
script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we
Y'all
want to
boys
run.
know.
These things worked well for us. And sometimes
No, we're
they
not
throw
trying to
the
know though. That's
big play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them
A
early
lot.
and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
From the
39, Prescott. That would complete to Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Shorty's coming. It was 154 wide. It was 154 wide.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
How many more years is Legacy shit?
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon.
Oh, my God,
backwards
bro.
here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. First down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger there on the stop.
That one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz? A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything
Don't worry
else.
about it. Don't worry about it. I got some. I got some too.
Prescott from the gun, 3rd.
Never leave up.
He's picked off at his own 47. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is
Yes, sir. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. I'm fucking up too. Let's go.
Melvin Gordon with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Hey, Cat.
Able to tack on the PAT.
Hey, I don't appreciate how y'all boys just stick up for me, dog. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't appreciate it. I don't. Yeah, but at the same time, nigga brought up my chick. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Cash, you know me. Cash, how long you knew me, bro? Nigga never got out of pocket like that.
About set for this next
any
drive by the
circumstance,
Cowboys
even with what's the name?
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that?
Even with like when what's the name say stuff to me? Chat.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going
I'm
to
just
take care
saying
of
that,
it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd.
Yeah, so he didn't say nothing about my girl. No, he didn't just say I didn't care. He just did not say I didn't.
A 20th carry here.
Niggas just don't.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like
game,
that.
But a good chunk of time on the clock,
like
so
that.
they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up
Hey,
a bit.
Mom, you got a joke?
They did pick up the first down there, but
You gonna make a
they
payoff?
have to pick up the pace now
Where?
because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now, legacy, I
One
hope.
thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
I
And
hope,
because
man.
of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by David Long. And he will return
shutting
this
down
one to
Chill's
the
offense.
30-yard
No
line.
touchdowns. No touchdowns,
Well,
man.
that's 3
Fuck
picks
out of
he's now
here.
thrown in this game.
Gotta do Denzel like this too. I feel it too. I feel like it's coming.
Because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, you know, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw a spot, an opening, and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. Fourth quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mariota from the gun on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game is if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
No
so
count.
Possession goes over here
No count.
on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The wrong nigga.
Trying to throw on second down, but this
the
one is
wrong
incomplete.
nigga, boy.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's third and short. The Cowboys on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Elliott. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Coming to you.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Running with Elliott. The first down yardage to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Yeah, but you in the party where he in the party. Come on now, bro. You starting shit, dude. Nigga already starting shit. All that dumb shit, man. Come on, man.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught inside the 5. Play here for Dallas.
Going big. Quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick. Cause I'm going big. Going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick. Acting like they know me. Cause I
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
swear I'm going big.